Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. I am a single mom who just moved into a house for the very first time as a single mom. I've been a homeowner before when I was married with my spouse, and I did do a lot of work at my marital home when I was married, but now for the very first time I'm doing this on my own, with zero child support coming in and zero help. And I wanted to kind of go over like a budget with you guys and kind of what I have to do to keep cost low on having a nice house. Now, when it comes to decorating, I'm great with cleaning and decorating, but when it comes to being a maintenance ma'am and being a plumber and being a electrical mom, I need help. I really, really need help with all that. And so I just got into this house. I'm going to make it my own. And we have a lot of projects that I'm going to be sharing with you over here on this channel. Okay. I am not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to making over a home. You know, I want to use as much as I can that I already have or that I can find really cheap. And I want to take in consideration all the time I am spending working on this property. So the deal is that I am able to stay in this house as long as I'm maintaining this house and I'm taking care of things at this house at a discounted rate monthly, and that I will be able to live here because it's in the best interest of my child. So I took on the challenge, and when I first got into this house, I wasn't really sure what kind of challenge it was going to be, but you guys are going to go through this journey with me here on this channel, so I thought, hey, I should write down some of my ideas and some of the things that I've been doing, the things I do plan on doing with this house, and letting you know what you can look forward to when it comes to this whole home remodeling, you know, project that I'm doing as a low-income single mom. So first of all, I wanted to get into this house. I wanted to take a tour of the house, and I wanted to see what I thought. So when I first walk in the door, I think, oh, this is going to be easy fix. Some paint on the walls, not a big deal. I can vacuum the carpet, save the carpet that's here. And that's when I made my first mistake. So I started to think, wonder what kind of floors are underneath this carpet. And it smelled like wet dog in here. Really, really bad. So I was trying to figure out how can I get rid of the smell, and I'm checking out the carpets, and I pull a little corner, and all I see is plywood underneath the carpet, and I got really depressed about it because there wasn't no fancy wood underneath there or anything like that. But I'm prioritizing the decluttering, the cleaning, the painting, and I'm trying to keep every cost down very, very low because I am only working like 20 hours a week. I'm not getting a whole lot of work, and I can't work right now because I'm too busy moving. So I am wanting to do what I can do until I do get settled in this house, and then I can go get a real job full-time Monday through Friday. And so I am just feeling very, very blessed that I got into this house. I'm very, very thankful that I have family and friends that are willing to help me. A lot of people who said they want me to move into this house because everything that was taken away from me in my divorce, they think I need it back. They want to provide this lifestyle on my own as a single mom for me and my kids and my granddaughter, and we love that we are one family, you know, even though I am single. So we are doing what's best for the kids. We're doing what's best for the situation that we're in. And God has been very, very gracious over the last going on 4 years since my husband filed for divorce. With that said, we are back in the neighborhood where I was having my 2 oldest grow up at. And we are back in the neighborhood with our friends and the people who love us as a family. So, what can you do as a single mom who is low income when it comes to fixing up a home? Number 1 is use your time wisely. Any time that I am not at work or I am not working on my reselling business, I am painting. I am pulling up carpet. I am pulling up tacks. I am making a list. I am checking it twice. I am shopping my friend's house. I am shopping what's left here for me. I am shopping thrift stores. I am shopping Restore. I am shopping recycling centers. I am talking to people at my church. I am taking anything that is voluntarily given to me for free, any money that is given to me, and any resources I possibly can get. If someone wants to donate money on a GoFundMe page, I will take it. If someone wants to buy something off of an Amazon wish list, I will take it. Because I am low income, and I am one person trying to get back what was taken away from me in my marriage. So that is where I am at, and I started to make a list. So my list has been living room, pull up carpet, which I come to find out dust is this thick underneath the carpet. It was disgusting. And I have to pull up tacks where the carpet was laid and staples where the carpet is laid. It has taken like 3 days per room to clean up this mess. Also, I have had to go buy cheap paint at the Restore to have the gray walls that I am wanting in my house. And I decided to paint the plywood because I do not have the money right now to buy new flooring. I need about $1,600 to buy new flooring for just the upstairs. So I am using what I have, which is plywood. And that's what we are working on, and we are trying to clean it up enough to paint them and be able to lay area rugs down, which I already had at my apartment, so that is great. But I can get paint for $21 a gallon. It takes 1.5 gallons per room for the most part, because you have to do 3 or 4 coats. These walls are just soaking up that paint. It loves that it's getting a new fresh coat of paint on the walls, and it's just saying, I'm going to keep it all to myself. So the walls are loving it. And the floor with the white paint really only needs like 1 or 2 coats on each floor. But when you're talking about the whole upstairs of a house, you're talking about a lot of room. So most of the budget that I have had to spend on making over this house so far has been my time. The time it's taking, the energy it's taking, and the muscle it is taking. We had issues with plumbing leaking. All that's been fixed. I have fixed the leak in the basement, in the garage. I'm pretty sure I did. I am having to use caulking around all of the edges of the baseboard of the basement. I am still in the process of doing that. But luckily, my friend left me like 6 to 12 tubes of that caulking. So I'm happy about that, not having to buy it. Although I would like to go probably buy like 6 tubes of Flex Seal, because that is the real good stuff that I needed to put around the baseboards inside. We've had a foundation guy come over here and look at this house. He has also told us that we need dirt. I do not have money for dirt. I have not really been out in the backyard. I need a lawnmower, something I don't have. I don't have money to go out and buy a new lawnmower. And I also need to have trash picked up. Trash pickup is very, very expensive. I have 2 Baxter bags sitting out front that need to be dumped. It's going to be $350. Don't know how or when or how that is going to happen, but they are sitting outside ready to be called for pickup. I need money. You are going to need money as a single mom if you are going to move into a house that needs to be renovated, for sure. So don't think it's going to be free, and don't think that you're not going to have to work extra hard just to get your home in order and livable. I do not have a fridge. Luckily, I have another neighbor who has given me a mini fridge plus the mini fridge I had. I stacked them up on top of each other, and I do have a personal deep freezer that I had already had, and I do have my washer and dryer. Therefore, I have all the appliances I technically need. I just don't have like a good size fridge. For someone who's just had weight loss surgery, it's not a big deal. It's just, I need a fridge whenever I can get one. So I'm prioritizing what I need. What is needed the most? Well, before I can unpack my boxes and before I can hang up things on the walls, I need paint on the walls. So paint is number 1. I have had a client give me free paint. I have had friends give me paint. And I am trying to mix my own colors and my own paint. Not coming out the best way, but it will do for now. And so coming up, especially this Labor Day weekend and moving on into fall, I would like to put up my fall decorations, and therefore we are going to try to finish up the upstairs in the next couple of days. I want to share all this with you on these videos, so stay tuned. The basement had mildew down there. I am painting the walls. It's making 100% better look and change to the dirty walls and the mildew stains. Whether or not I can get dirt around the house and I can make it more stable before it storms, that's another question. Maybe getting some plastic covers for your rain guards for the gutters and stuff. That might be, or for your water wells, that might be what you need, and they're pretty cheap. Outside lawn care, rocks and stepping stones and wood chips, very, very cheap. You guys can get those at any kind of restore or hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's. I would suggest doing that. Very, very cheap to just fix up your yard. Do not have a lawnmower, like I said, yet. I do have a friend who said she had a pull one, but she's not responding and hasn't brought it over to the house yet. If she does, that would be great if I can use that. I also have a weed eater that my son gave to me, but I need to purchase batteries. $40 for 2 batteries. Don't have the 40 bucks, so I can't fix up my yard anymore. We've tried to do what we can with what we got. My son did bring over his weed eater. We used it until he ran out of string. Can't do anymore. The laundry room, I painted it. I'm using the paint that my friend left me. My reselling room, my office, I'm painting it using what my friend gave me. The living room, I'm going to be using some furniture that she left for me. And I'm going to keep that downstairs, actually in the living area in the basement, because it's too heavy for me to move up here. I'm going to keep what I had at my apartment upstairs. It's all moved up here. And that's what chair I'm sitting in right now. So I'm using everything I have. as I am unpacking my boxes, I am definitely going to be putting things up where they go and getting rid of many things. I have already taken 3 loads to the thrift store, and I've had 3 loads picked up from either my apartment or from here at the house in the last couple of weeks in order to get rid of my junk. And I still have a lot to organize and unpack. I am going through everything and trying to find a place for everything and remodeling this whole place. The garage, I've spent a day and a half organizing the garage just so I can move in. Now the garage is completely full of stuff, and I'm gonna have to go through it to organize the garage and get the garage back so I can park in it. That's a goal of mine before winter hits. I'm going through all my friend's stuff that she left. A lot of that thrift store stuff that I am going through. And a lot of times I know when you get into a house that needs to be remodeled, they'll leave a lot of junk that you have to clean up. A lot of clutter, a lot of graffiti on the walls, things that have been removed if it was a foreclosure home. So no matter what you have to do to get into a home, you're going to have to do work. You're going to have to use what you have. The hallway, again, I'm going to have to paint. I have already pulled up the carpet in the hallway. I've pulled up the tacks in the hallway. And I am ready to start painting and hanging things on the walls coming up soon. My son's room, it's all done except for the carpet. Again, I would like to have brand new carpet throughout the whole place, or some really nice wood flooring. This is what I want. Something that's easy to maintain as a single mom, but something that is workable. Right now, area rugs on a painted floor is all I can do. And it's not the best looking, but it will work as I am cleaning up and painting this house. The outside of the house needs to be painted. That is something I am going to have to hire someone to do. And again, it's going to cost lots and lots of money. Our back porch needs to be replaced. It's falling off. And that is one thing that is going to have to be done. Now, I got my home from another single mom. So this is a struggle. We are both working together to maintain this home. It's not all on me 100%. And she is going to have to also spend a lot of money on this home just to make it livable and to get this house ready for me. So we are talking about redoing every single room, the bathroom, the bedrooms, the living room, the kitchen, the bathroom downstairs. I haven't even touched. I cleaned it up, but that's all that it's going to be right now is a storage unit. I want to make a prayer room area in this house somewhere. I want to maintain living, having an office and a work at home area. I was told today that I should quit my job and I should stay home, and I think that's a great idea. I think it's a super great idea, and I think that that's something that I have in mind as a future goal for myself. I do love taking care of people and doing my home health care business that I have on the side. And I am really enjoying my clients and getting back to a regular work job. But like I said, this is a lot. This is a lot that I need to do and work and fix up. And I am just so very blessed. There's lots of videos coming soon. I have a lot of people from church who are going to be helping me in the near future, and so not everything falls on my shoulders, but to be able to have Bible study over here once again in my home and have family gatherings and love is in the air. It's in the home once again, and be able to have my life back. That's what means the most to me right now, is having a home and a place that I can lay my head down at night that is mine, my very own, and I can do with it what I want and make it very cozy and very, very simple using the things I have. But it's not something that's unachievable, and it's something that I can actually work on over a period of time, and I can do whatever I want here at this house. It's my home now. And I want to tell you guys, it's amazing. It's amazing to be a homeowner again, and be back in my neighborhood with my friends and my neighbors that I have had for many, many years, and to have everything that was taken away from me back again. My kids are ecstatic, and we are all looking forward to having the holidays here coming up soon in just a couple more months. And I cannot wait to keep doing these projects with you. There's going to be a lot of projects this weekend, so stay tuned. God bless, and I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye.